So this is the introduction video for Module 1. So Module 1 will encompass the first 5 weeks. So we'll have the Module 0 with the introduction that you should have already heard, that is regarding the paperwork and everything that needs to be on file before you begin. Module 1 will be for the first 5 weeks. Module 2 is the second 5 weeks, and Module 3 will be the third 5 weeks. So we're going to start off here with Module 1. So in this module, you will have a discussion board giving us some just some details and some information about your site. So the idea for the discussion boards is basically just so you can share with the other students that are student teaching what's going on in your site. So you can kind of get a picture for where everyone's at, how everyone is doing in their experience. So I think that'll be helpful as you go through your semester. And then we've got the student teaching checklist of activities and experiences. So this will be done with your cooperating teacher and or your supervisor. The idea behind this form will kind of give you a checklist to go through and make sure you cover some of the topics. You're going to cover some of the introduction things. When you go into a site or into a program, for the first time, there's just some things that would be helpful as you begin, especially with student teaching, because you will be there for the duration of the semester. So this is not a short-term placement. So as much information you can gather about the program, about the classes, about the teachers and the directors, I think the better off you'll be. And then the next you'll see is the module 1 weekly reflection and self-assessment. So the way this is broken down, I'm going to scroll down here a little bit. So you'll be doing this during weeks 1 through 5. So I'm just going to click on this right here. This is the directions you'll be following for this. And I'm going to pull this up. Okay, here. So the first 5 weeks, you will not be in charge of the entire classroom. So the way student teaching should be set up is that the first 5 weeks, you're kind of getting comfortable. You're getting to know the teachers, the students, and just getting comfortable in the environment. So during the first 5 weeks, you'll complete one of these self-assessments and reflections each week. So if you go down here, you'll see you're going to do some goal setting. So at the beginning of each week, you're going to set 2 to 3 goals for yourself and then write them down. And then you're going to the next part is to go on and reflect and analyze what went well, what are some things that are going well, what are some things that are not going well, and just to start to think about things that you think you can improve upon maybe. And then the part 3 is how can I, as your supervisor, help you? So this section will be done with your supervisor, your university supervisor. So ideally, during parts 1 and part 2, you'll be talking with both your supervisor and your cooperating teacher, because I really would like you to be having these conversations with both of them, because your cooperating teacher will be with you for the majority of the time, since you're seeing him or her every day. And so your supervisor will be making visits, but you won't see them as much as you do your cooperating teacher. So it will be very important that you do have the goal setting and the reflection and analysis with your cooperating teacher also, so that they can kind of get a feel for things that maybe you need more information on, or maybe you need more mentoring on. So you'll be completing one of these each week. Let's see here. You'll be doing weeks 1 through 5, and then after that, the next video will go into the assignments you'll be doing, the activities you'll be doing in the second part and the third part of your student teaching.